What's up, early birds? Saw a couple people waiting. Give everybody a few minutes to get in since I came in a little early today. Archer, I know. I told him happy birthday. Hey, brother Greg. Let's see, we got Greg, Mike, James so far. All right. And Archer. Rule number 9. One more time. What is your name? I kept wanting to say Billy, but I don't think it's Billy. Hello, Jason. Michael. Man, you know what? I almost said Mike when I commented on your comment today that your name was Mike, but daggone, I will try to remember that, man. I'm doing good to remember the ones I know. What's up, Justin? South Kakalaki. Hope everybody had a good week. Mine wasn't bad, but I'm glad it's over. I ain't got nothing going, dog. Does it sound bad? Let me pull up the live on my... Yeah, I don't have nothing else going. I'll turn this one up, see if I can hear it. But yeah, I ain't got nothing. Not even the heater going down here. Like, I don't have nothing else going. Yeah, it sounds normal to me, Mike. I'll turn this one up, see if I can hear it. But yeah, I ain't got nothing. Not even the heater going down here. Like, I don't have nothing. So yeah, I don't know. It's a Tennessee thing. Everybody had me all worried. We got a good little bit of people in here. We got some people. What's up, Sheepdog? Hey, Brother George. Got some, what we call them, lurkers. We love the lurkers. Ooh, that just jumped up to 27 folks. Mercy. Been toting this past couple days, y'all. Amber bone, is that not the prettiest amber bone to me? I mean, there's no white. It's like creamy. It's like cream soda. That's just the prettiest thing to me. This was a trade from Kevin over at Alabama Knife and Tool. I'm digging it. Fingerprints. Yeah, I think somebody said that last time, Ramsey. Only thing about Jelly Rolls, I wish I had his money. I don't want all them stupid tattoos on my face. Even on the Trapper, they can't get that point right. But other than that, beautiful. Don't get much better than a Trapper. Jason. Archer, I saw it, buddy. I can't comment on every comment, man. You don't need no iPhone. Who you gonna call? Yeah, Jason don't play. Jason does not play. Which I like it. Of course, Mike will come out swinging too, given the opportunity. I know he will. Everybody loves Jason. Kevin in the house. Kevin, you missed it. Showing off that beautiful Trapper you traded me. And then to sweeten the pot, that gray jigged bone Saudi Jr. don't get much better than them two patterns right there. I did start a couple minutes early, Kevin, because I saw people were waiting, and I was just twiddling my thumbs. Louie, what's up, Louie? Yes, George, you did. I can't do nothing else right now. Maybe next month. We'll see. We'll see. On who do I use those knives? Not any particular person, Mark. Not any particular person. I've never cut anybody except myself with a knife. Oh, that sucks, Trevor. Yeah, what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to kind of copy Travis over at the Knife Shift and get Mike from Make Cutlery Great Again to do stag handles on the Wharncliffe blade. But what I might end up doing, which Mike gave me the idea, is just getting a what's it called? Rough Rider Wharncliffe. Heck of a lot cheaper. So I might end up doing that. How's things going out in Arizona, Louie? I think it would, Mike. It was bigger? I don't remember the dimensions. Well, Ramsey, we appreciate you coming in. I wish there was a way to block the words Jelly Roll. I really do. What's up, Brother Chuck? The Remington King is in the house. And I like that that wood display you had today, buddy. I think I'm gonna make. I've got a laser and a CNC machine. I think I'm gonna make something like that. Not to steal that design, but that thing was super nice. Super nice. Okay, Louie, I'll look into that. See if I can figure out a way to block them where they're together. Big E, come on. If you want custom ones, Trevor, you see Poor Kenny on Facebook. POOR space Kenny. Only since I've been on lives, really, Warren. It's been a couple times in town, but not really. Yeah, I wish that was legit, Jose. I'm not mad, Warren. I just wish I had his money. I can carry a tune okay, but I ain't got that kind of money. And my wife ain't fake. If somebody wanted to donate me money, absolutely I would take money. I just assumed it was a troll. Seemed to get a lot of that. Yeah, I saw that, Brother Chuck, Brother Dwayne did that. He knocked that out of the park. He really did. Hello, Kyle. Is everybody having a good week? I hope. Everybody's safe and healthy for the most part. Y'all remember Michael Richter from Richter's Knives? He's been down with the flu this week. So he ain't been feeling too good. Gonna open a little package. This was a gift from a subscriber. He'll probably end up in here. Everybody knows him. I have no idea what it is. Whoa. Got a little note. We don't need no more freezing weather, George. Hey, Brother Ruben. Ooh, long note. All right, so y'all, this is from Brother Billy McKay. I know y'all have seen him in the chats. Said, Bubba, how are you, brother? Wanted to bless you for being an amazing human and blessing me with regular content that I really enjoy. I make these slips while watching lives from our Blade Brotherhood. It is fun to me and I need the practice. I started making slips to put my knives into, and once I had one for every knife, I am totaling 25. Every knife I own, totaling 25 traditionals now. I just figured I'd start blessing people, and now it's your turn, my friend. P.S. I think I'm going to make some... Oh. Boy, I barely caught that one in time. Okay. Well, Brother Billy, if you're in here, God bless you. Thank you very much. Y'all, look at all this. That's like gator, I guess. No, Mike, you ain't too late. I ain't showed that yet. So, I have to figure out what knives fit into all these. You know, aren't those pretty? Pretty. I know I'm weird. I always smell the slips. Eric, I don't know. I think it is. I mean, it looks like it. You ever heard the expression, I don't know beans from buttermilk? I don't know, but I'll find out. Those are sweet. Well, if he's not in here, if he comes back and sees it later, thank you, Brother Billy. I'll reach out to you. I got your number now. But I've got a few knives that I've never shown, outside of a couple of guys, 3 or 4 of the guys. So if anybody is interested in seeing these, oh, you know what? First, I had a couple of stickers come in. Everybody knows Brother John, J.O. Ventures Outdoors. If you're not following him, go follow him. His content is fantastic. He's such a nice guy. So go follow Brother John over at J.O. Ventures Outdoors. Give him likes, comments, shares, subscriptions. Awesome dude. Awesome. And y'all, I keep every card, every note, every letter that I've been given. I'm keeping every single one. I was doing that before I saw that A-Dub was keeping his in a binder thing. And y'all got one more set. And if y'all see the baseball cards, hey, Brother Seth, I'm getting to it, Greg. I'm getting to it. Patience. If y'all see the cards, y'all know who these come from, right? And this takes me back to my childhood. These are 89 Donruss cards. And boy, we played with all these and traded all these when we were kids. I don't care for this man too much because he played on the Blue Jays in 92. And he helped them whoop the Braves in the World Series in 92. But y'all know Brother Aaron over 865 Knives. And y'all, he's got some banging stickers. Just that Tennessee orange, you know. I ain't a fan of that. Looks like I got a new subscriber, Kane Miranda. If you're in the chat, appreciate you. Check out these holographic. Woo, buddy. You watch A-Dub while fishing? Hey, his voice is so calm, man. I bet you he could put me to sleep. His voice is so calm and smooth. Oh, yes, Bob Euchre, rest in peace. Just a bit outside. Appreciate that, Kane. I try not to really ask for subscriptions and stuff too much, but I do appreciate it. I really do. There's another one he sent. I know, right? That's funny, Louis. I never did Pokemon in my life. I'm 42. That was kind of, I was a teenager when that got popular. And here's this Christmas one. I'm sure y'all seen these, but I want to show them off. But this is my favorite, y'all. Haterade. Stay salty. And the fellas in here, the fellas, they know who they are. We're all about salty. And they know what it is. They know what it is. Brother Aaron, I don't know if you'll be in here, if you'll ever see this, but thank you. I already emailed you. But thank you for the stickers and the cards, brother. Hey, I remember Pogs, Mike. That was in things where you had the slammers, right? I remember that. But I was going to show y'all a couple of knives that I've never shown. So I'm sure a lot of y'all know a Remington R3. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, Trevor. Remington R3. Do I have knee pain? That was funny. Of course, I'm over 40 and I'm heavy. Thanks, Lawrence. Y'all, if y'all have heard of Bill's Sharper Deals on Facebook, I was able to barely, maybe within a minute, snatch this away from Make Cutlery Great Again. I think he just came in right behind me and I snatched it from him. I don't know. He's my buddy. I might end up trading it to him at some point. But y'all, this thing's it's got a few scuffs on the back springs. But y'all, it's basically new old stock without the box. I mean, y'all know what Brother Terry would say. Jam up and jelly tight. That thing's nice. And then a guy I know has an eBay store. He lives here local, and he had a couple things, and so he took them off eBay and just sold them to me. It's just an old Camp King, which I've got one of these from, was it 56 to 86, something like that. But y'all, this is USA under. This is like 44 to 54. Real good shape. Just got to get the blades cleaned up, clean up the back spring, but it's fantastic. So I got that, new in the box Leatherman, and this, which this knife's going to have to come completely apart and get redone, which I wasn't aware, because it's hard on pictures, but it's got a little bit of bend on the liners and stuff. But this is a Ulster. Is that the right side, Bubba? Hard to see, but Ulster USA rope knife, and it snaps open great. But it catches right there, and it's catching on the pin. That pin holding that scale on is all the way on the inside. Let you get this one? You hear that? As in fix it, or you're wanting it personally? Because both could happen. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you want this one and the yellow front? Oh, we're gonna have to do some talking off camera. That's a possibility. And then All Americans, made by Frontier, had 3 sizes, which I was not aware of when I bought the number 41. They had a 31, 41, 51. Hey, Brother Howard. I'm toting it again today, brother. I'm digging it. Y'all, look at this thing. So this is I have the 41. This beat up. This is the 51, the biggest one. It's got like I guess like original grease on there. Y'all, that thing is brand new. New old stock, legit. Try to get that to focus. There we go. That one's sick. That one ain't going nowhere, Mike. That one ain't going nowhere. But yeah, it's got the box, everything. Kind of looks like a Puma. You're right. Oh, I didn't know you had all three, Mike. My bad. And so, look, I got a chat going with, there's several guys. We chat a lot. And I say, I got it going. I didn't get it going. What's up, my boy?
Mom wanted to know if you wanted that knife.
You can bring it down, yeah. You got it?
No.
Okay. My wife got a knife in the mail today, so I was gonna show it. She was expecting two, but one got stuck in transit. So we always talk about stuff when we're getting stuff back and forth. I didn't tell anybody about this one. So only person who's seen this knife outside of me is Brother Terry. I texted Brother Terry today. Who wants to see it? Because if nobody wants to see it, I'm not going to show it. I'll just keep all the joy to myself. Yeah, I like big knives. I like the folding hunters, the big 2 blades. I want to get some single blades too. Can anybody tell what that is with the double lock? Louis put his hands up. It's little, I know. I know.
You can't.
But your mother's little. It's okay. So, before y'all go freaking out too much, it's a Parker. It's a good mustache right there. What's up, Matt? Look at the size of that thing. I mean, Lord have mercy. I'm a big dude. I think Matt's taller than me, though. I'm 6 foot. I bet you, Matt, he got to be 6'2" or 6'3". I think Crawford's taller than him. But y'all, ain't that pretty? I just got it today. I ain't cleaned it. It just came in the mail. Oh, Jason's 6'3". I like that. So I'm going to clean her up, shine her up. Hey, Brother Billy. There he is. There's the man. You missed it, brother. We did go over these. Thank you so much. These are awesome. I was asking, and somebody else was asking, is this Gator? Looks like Gator, but I don't know. Well, that's a Parker. I mean, yeah, it's Japanese. Doc might get it, but he ain't getting that one. Guaranteed. Trevor, you're only 15. Okay, Billy said it's cow with alligator print. Well, that's cool as creek water. I see my wife's in the chat. I saw she kicked somebody out. Yeah, but that was a good get, Mario, because that's your birth year. Now, I was going to show this if anybody's interested. This is a Case Texas Jack, 65 to 69. I've had it a while. It's in really good shape. It's just not really my thing. So if anybody is interested, buy or trade. I cut my one fingernail down too far in the quick, so it's hard to get the knives open. You hear that snap on both of those? I mean, them things got some walk and talk, especially that pin blade. And that pin blade, look at that. Gator snap, as they would say. So this is available for purchase or trade. What they say on Deep South, got to make sense. Got to make sense. Mike, I think you've been in California too long. You're getting a little punchy out there. Well, George, if you're looking for a folding hunter, just pay extra close attention to the blades, because some of them, the meat on the blades, some of the metal is really worn down. So just pay real close attention. I would not trade a Craftsman Stockman for that, no. Speaking of slips, you know. Are you asking, Mike, if there are makers who aren't too busy to do a custom order? The ones that I know are pretty busy right now. Mike is pretty busy. A-Dub is pretty busy. I haven't spoke to Dakota at Marlowe's Custom Leather, but I would imagine he's busy too. I know most of them are several weeks behind. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Oops. I've been wrong before. I will be wrong again. But I'm used to that. Oh, get in there. So, y'all, I had a gift card at Christmas for Bass Pro. So, of course, I went looking for knives. I didn't see nothing I really liked without coming out of pocket. They had case, but I didn't want to come out of pocket. I was being cheap. So I gave it to my wife. I was like, you find something. So she picked two knives up. This one, it's a little Smith & Wesson, if that'll focus. Model CK LPB. But nice little frame lock. What up, Ryan? I didn't even see you come in, buddy. I missed you. I'm sorry. Patrick, good to see you, buddy. I missed you too. But yeah, she got that in the mail today, and she's got another one coming. I forget. I think it's a Cabela's, Bass Pro Cabela's, whatever brand. So she likes the more tactical looking stuff. I'm more the old school. Kevin. Yeah, I reckon he could, but Mike seems like a pretty straight up dude. I don't think Mike would do that. Then again, money does talk. Ah. $20 is $20. I feel that. Man, I still got to go to Hobby Lobby. My wife's wanting me to do some laser engraving on some leather. She's got all kind of projects she wants me to do with leather and with wood on the CNC, and so I just got to go get some. In case y'all didn't see, I am going to be making these pocket crosses. Not trying to take away from Brother Dwayne Clark at all, just something I wanted to do. So they're going to be a little different, so you can see size-wise, they're close. It's a little smaller, and this one's more of a curve. So like when it's in your hand, it just kind of, you know, that's your finger hole right there. It just kind of fits in there really good if you wanted to catch it like that. So a little thinner. This one actually is probably even thinner. I think this was a cutoff. So, but yeah, y'all just, if you're wanting one, I'm not going to be charging right now. I'm going to give them out to people in the community, give them out to people at my church. And then later on, I might do some on Etsy. But for right now, I'm not going to. So if you're wanting one, send me your name and address in my email, You can find it on my homepage here on YouTube. Like I said in the video, don't be greedy. If you and your wife both want one, then say you want 2. Don't ask for 10. What's up, Clint? So like I told my cousin, I said, look, you're gonna get one. Everybody in the church is gonna get one. Oh, look, that's my pastor right there, y'all. Dan Mark, Southern Outdoors. It was his son, Archer, earlier. Now it's my pastor. What's going on, Pastor? Jason, I don't know if I ever had your address. Did I? Did I send you anything? Yeah, I can't mail to Africa, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, just shooting the breeze. Showing off some knives. You might like this one. Y'all, we're gonna rewind for a minute since my pastor jumped on. It's a Longhorn by Parker. So like a case version of this would be, I don't know, $400 or $500. So this was not that, but it's pretty cool. I wish it wasn't Tennessee orange, but beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, it's very nice. I need to clean it, polish it up. It's got one little spot on the blade where like I want to call it chrome, but where it's just a little funky. But yeah. Ayla had a friend come over to spend the night, so I didn't want to be upstairs with a couple teenage girls. I know y'all understand that. Now Ava's on. Hey, Ava. JC from New Mexico in the house. Oh man, these boy, you guys doing the mods, y'all are getting your money's worth. Well, you ain't getting paid, but y'all working tonight, man. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. Oh man. Yeah, look, man, I love my daughter, and look, the friend in particular who came over tonight, she's great. She's like super quiet, super respectful. I got no problem with her at all. But still, anytime there's a lot of teenage girls in my house, I kind of avoid. I just don't have nothing to I don't have nothing in common with a bunch of teenage girls. Over 40-year-old married man, so yeah, they're doing a good job, Greg. They sure are. I feel special, all this many trolls. But Trevor, I saw your question. I don't know. I hadn't even thought about putting a number on it. So I don't know. If you want to make an offer, just find my email and email me. Everybody's going to get one, Ava. I'm going to make one for everybody in the church. It's going to take me a little bit to make them because I'm having to sand them all by hand, but I'm going to try to recruit my 2 boys to help me sand. Cheap entertainment, yeah. Hey, and if you're wanting to trade, Trevor, just send me some ideas of what you want to trade. I'm open to trades. I'm not going to suggest anything. I just want to see what people want to offer. Because it might be something I never thought about. You know what I mean? It's like I got them knives from Chris Geary up in New York, and never in my life would I thought I was look at those. Never even heard of a couple of them, but I saw them and fell in love with them. So now I got them. I think I might have to send Jason the first cross I make out of the next batch because his fingers are working overtime tonight with all these mods. That's ridiculous. With all these trolls, I mean. Justin get bad trolls too, Jason? But Justin always goes live during the middle of the day, so I wouldn't think they'd be as bad during. Well, I guess they're sitting home because they don't have an address or a job. I mean, Justin, you should have my address from when we did the Secret Santa, but I'll find your email and I'll send it to you again. Copper Swirl Series. What are we talking about, Mike? What's up, Fish and Cooks? Quack Attack. That reminds me of DuckTales. Woohoo! That was like my favorite cartoon as a kid was DuckTales. To me, DuckTales still holds up. Oh, your pick on Instagram. Oh, that's what I asked you about earlier. So, Copper Swirl, was that Rough Rider? Stockman. It was a Stockman. Yeah. Yeah. Rough Rider. Yeah, that's a good looking knife, Mike. Rough Rider has some really good looking stuff. They really do. I've been really impressed. I've only held 3 or 4 of them, but I've been really impressed. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Chris Geary, I think it was showing his. I think it was him showing the Tater Skin series. I like that too. So there's several I need to look at, and the price is good on those. I would rather, if I could trade, but I'm getting to the point to where everything that I'm getting is stuff I want. For a while there, I was just buying like USA made stuff just because. And so now it's like I got stuff. It's like, yeah, I don't really want to deal with this. Some of them needs work. So I don't know. Glasgow, Scotland. My favorite movie is based in Scotland, and that would be Braveheart. My favorite movie of all time. I have seen the Buckshot series. Buckshot series is nice. Yeah, who got me started on, Mike, who got me started on the Rough Riders? I had seen them, but who got me started was Big Jim at Barlow Brigade. He spoke so highly of them that I decided I bought that little baby butter bean at the antique store for like $9, $9.99, whatever. And I said, I compared it to the case baby butter bean I had. It was just as good. The snap didn't have the same sound, so the steel was different or something maybe. But I mean, the fit and finish was just as good. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna give them a try. Yeah, Trevor, I do have a Rough Rider Reserve. I have one. It's a saddle horn, the black saddle horn. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Fit and finish is perfect on it. I looked all over. I couldn't find nothing wrong with it. Even the blades were, if I remember correctly, the blades were right down Broadway. Really good. But yeah, Fish and Cooks. I love Braveheart and old William Wallace. Trevor, they say they're better. They're definitely more money. But I don't know for sure if they are better. Well, Justin, you're pretty accurate because, I mean, now Seth from Deep South, he did say basically the only thing that's coming from overseas right now for the case knives is, I think he said the bone, like the bovine bone, cow bone. So everything else is sourced here, I guess. But quality wise, Rough Rider is right there with Case, if not better. In some cases, they're better. I've only got two stag knives, Nathan, and I'm not selling either one. One's a Parker, looks like a Hammerhead or a Mako, and then one's a Rough Rider. But no, I'm not selling either one of those. I don't know if it's different steel or not. I think they're all 440, but I might be wrong. I've never seen the hard hat knives in person. Yeah, Jason, all they got to do, if they'll send me the cow meat, they can have the bones. I love a good steak. Medium rare. I want that thing still moving. Oh, Rough Riders D2? Okay. I'm not a steel snob in two senses. One, I don't pay attention to what they are. And two, I don't really care. I'm not doing nothing that hard with the knives. I'm a collector. I mean, yes, I use them to cut things, but I don't really pay attention, 440, D2, S90, M390, all these S35, whatever. I'm not going to be one of those. I know HT said something like that today, and I'm the same way. Reserves are D. Oh, so the reserves are D2, and the rest are 440. So I thought 440 was better than D2, but it's not. I guess I'm wrong. I'm still new in this, guys. I'm still learning. Justin, this is my wife's office. Okay, she runs a homeschool organization here in Georgia, Newton County, and then she teaches and she crafts and stuff. So she's got this is her crafting area. She's got that. There's the exercise bike that somebody last time I went live down here said, "Oh, you can tell that's never been used." But all them drawers are just full of different papers and stuff, different card stocks, fancier papers for printing and projects, all kind of stuff like that. I guess we'll shout out Macy and Addie. I don't know who they are, but we'll shout them out. D2 is better than the 440. Okay. I didn't know that. Hey, Greg. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you dropping in. Since you're in late, I'll show you. You missed a lot. You ready for the big kahuna? So Parker Lockhorn. Only thing wrong with it is that Tennessee orange. But I'm going to polish it up. I need to get a stand to display it just like that. Yep, but I'm down 40 pounds, Rich. And I'm back on that ketovore thing. I'm going to be down another 100. 6-8 months less. I'll be down another 100. Go Dogs. No, you're good, Rich. It's all good. As Popeye said, I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I know I'm a big guy, but I know I'm losing it too. Y'all, I was 391. Didn't even realize I was that big, and I saw it, and I was like, holy crap. So I jumped on the keto, started doing carnivore strict, and I dropped 40 pounds 2.5 months, and then we had some things happen, and I just kind of got discouraged, and get them words out of here, Billy. Kind of got discouraged, but the whole rest of the year, not eating right, only gained 5 pounds the whole rest of the year. So I'm at 356, and my goal is 250, and I will be there. I guarantee it. I will be there without drugs. No drugs. But yeah, I will be there. My daughter's 19, so this year my kids will be 20, 18, and 13. I want to see my kids, get married if they decide to go to college or whatever. So I'm going to lose the weight this year. You're right, Kevin. It is the hard. Well, being married, and I don't mean that in a negative way. It's work, and sometimes I really suck at it. But yeah, losing weight is one of the hardest things ever for sure. Yeah, Ryan, you skinny joker. You look like a toothpick. Makes me so sick. And he'll stand there, y'all, 3 or 4 hour live, just stand on a concrete floor, not even complaining about his back or his knees. Turd. But I absolutely got it. So I've already, it was cutting out sugary drinks and stuff. That was easy. I do. Like, this is the worst thing I do. The zero sugar Monster or Diet Mountain Dew. That's the worst thing I do. And I'm in Georgia. I grew up on sweet tea. Wouldn't surprise me if it was in my bottle as a kid, as a baby, you know. Hey, Morgan. Sorry, y'all. There's too many comments. It's hard for me to keep up with everybody. Yeah, yeah. I'm 42. I don't know how young Ryan is. Ryan looks like he's about like 26, 28. Is that my cousin Tammy? I think it is. I see a dog on the picture. Hey, Tammy. Tammy, if you did send that package, I didn't get it. So I don't know if you had sent it already or not. 60 cows twice a day. Man, that's touching a lot of udders. I've never milked a cow. I would try it. I would try milking a cow. But the first one that kicks on me or pees on me, I'm done. I love horses. I'm just too heavy to get on one right now, but I will get light enough where I can get on one again. Don't milk the bulls. Did y'all see that movie back in the 90s with Tim Allen called For Richer or Poor? Him and Kirstie Alley. He had that big old bucket. He thought he had milked a cow, but it was a bull, and he got a whole bucket's worth. Oh, Lord. Terrible. All right, Tammy, no worries. I just wanted to make sure it didn't get lost because Postal Service down here in the South has been brutal. Justin, you do like fire and rescue or something, don't you? Help deliver a calf today. I ain't doing all that. You missed Uncle Daniel and his kids were in here earlier, Tammy. I think they're gone by now. I haven't seen their name in a while unless they're just watching, listening to the madness that is this live. A lot of stuff delayed. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's been crazy. And then we're supposed to get more bad weather next week. They're talking like in the like 80 hours straight of frigid, you know, in the teens or lower, leave your faucets dripping type stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Smaller jeans. That means she's losing weight. That's good. Oh, you all right, Justin? You all right? Monday through Wednesday, single digit. Nope. Nope. Look, y'all, I used to love the cold weather. When I was in the Air Force in Montana, um, I'd walk through the snow, tank top, shorts, and flip flops. I get too cold now. I can't do it. Nope. Hey, Howard, why don't y'all just stop it there in Texas? We don't need it. We definitely don't need it. No, see, that's a myth, Trevor. People think Air Force, you fly jets. That's a myth. I've been asked that hundreds of times. So in the Air Force, to be a pilot, you have to be an officer. So you had to have a degree and go to officer training school. So I was a 2W2, which was a nuclear weapons technician. Appreciate it, Howard. Appreciate you a lot. Hey, Sheepdog, where are you at? Oh, Minnesota. That's where Mike. That's where my company is. Where I work is based out of Minnesota. I can't say the name because I don't want them to see this and say anything. So, Oklahoma. Okay, I got family in Cache, Oklahoma. I think it's Cache, Cache, Oklahoma. Yeah, my ideal temperature is like 50 to 65. and slightly overcast. Like not a lot of sun. There you go, Tammy. Honestly, Tammy, I didn't even know you was in the Air Force. That's my cousin. I didn't even know that. Hello, John. I'm doing well by God's grace. How are you? Guten Tag. Jawohl. We doing. I don't want to ice fish, Mike. I don't want to fish. That's just one jerk waiting on another. I don't want no part of that. Tammy, where were you stationed? I was stationed in Montana. Y'all, she's my cousin, but it's been 20, 30 years, 30 years plus since we've seen each other. It's just been forever. Oh, you got to go to Aviano? Man, I wanted to go to Ramstein in Germany and Incirlik in Turkey, but now they put me in Montana. Well, hello to you in Alabama. Go Dogs. Holloman. I didn't know anybody at Holloman in New Mexico. I knew somebody at the other one. There's another one in New Mexico, right? I think there's another one. John, you mean in general? This is a knife community. But specifically right now, what I'm talking about is an Air Force base. Thank you, Justin. I've never been rabbit hunting, but I would go do that. I love rabbit. Rabbit is good. Kirkland. That's it. Kirkland. I had a supervisor who was stationed at Kirkland before he got to Montana. Yeah, because they got nukes. Oops. They got weapons at Kirkland, or they used to. Yeah, I was in from 01 to 05. It wasn't for me. 22 mag. That's a cool first base to get is Aviano. Problem with Aviano, though, is I don't really like Italian food. I'm weird. Now you put one in Jamaica with all the Jamaican food, we'd be talking. Moving from Italy to New York. All right. Well, I'll say this. I hope New York is good for you. I could never live in New York. I couldn't do it. Tammy, I'm sure the food is good in Italy, but I'm just like, I don't even really care for Southern food. I mean, I'll eat it, but I prefer African, Jamaican, Asian. I'd rather have ethnic food all the time. I've got a pellet gun that shoots 1,000 feet per second. We kill squirrels with it, so it's dough. No worries, bud. Yeah, I don't do as much spicy as I used to, Jason, because the older I get, I just can't handle it like I used to. But yeah, curry, yeah, I love some curry. I love goat. Y'all ever had goat? I love African cooked goat. All right, Dwayne. Yeah, I'll eat that right now. Bring it on. Leave the taters because I don't need the taters. But man, I love deer. Look, I eat some back straps right now. Dave, all the way from the Great White North. How are we doing, my frigid brother? I bet you're cold right now. It got up to like almost the 50s today, if not the 50s. And then it's supposed to be nuts again next week. my opinion about Miami is I don't have much of an opinion because I don't know, other than you're better off if you can speak multiple languages down there, for sure. I failed Spanish twice, so that wouldn't be good for me. But I'd go for the Cuban food. Yes, I would. Dwayne, you can't come on here and say stuff like that unless you're going to pass it out to the gang. Man, good deer steak. That sounds good. I haven't had a steak in general in a while. I might mean something I need to go get next week. Yeah. It's got to be medium rare, though. I like it medium rare for a beef steak. Prefer ribeye, but I'm not picky. Well, Dave, you're a tougher feller than I am because you go work in your car, on your car in the driveway when it's 15. Bubba don't do that, to speak in the third person. I can't handle that no more. Hey, Jason, that's absolutely me. There's times my kids will they all three know how to cook. They're like, Dad, we're going to do this and this. How do you want it? I said, whatever. I said, if you're cooking it, I don't care. As long as it's not, undercooked where it's going to get me sick. If you're going to cook it for me, yes. And George, absolutely. I'm the only one in my house who does. I love fried green tomatoes. I love chicken livers. I'm the only one in my house that likes those. I have not ever tried Turkish. Brother, I'm sorry. I don't know how to say your name. Ibramov. I've never tried Turkish, but I want to. It's on my list. Like, I want to try all of them. Now, I'm not going to eat haggis from Scotland. I'm not doing haggis. Nuh-uh. And I'm not eating, what's it called? Beef tartare. It was like straight raw beef. No, not doing that. Yeah, minus 15. Oh, Lord. It makes my feet cold just thinking about that. Lord have mercy. I've heard about Vegemite. I can't remember if my dad ever brought some back. I feel like my dad had some in the house. There was definitely something like Vegemite. If it wasn't Vegemite, that my dad used to eat. It was like a brown spread. He'd put it on bread. It might have been Vegemite. I just don't know. You lost me at beef liver, George. I don't care for the taste of beef liver. Oh, see, Tammy, I would love to try Jewish food. I've never had Jewish food. The Vegemite, I'm not going to waste money on that, Howard. Because I'm not going to waste money on Vegemite. I've heard too many horrible things about it. Hey, Justin, we eat deer heart raw. My uncle, he's my pastor. He's a big hunter, and he'll cut it up into small pieces, and sometimes he'll like maybe soak it in Dale's seasoning or something. But we'll eat it raw. We'll eat it grilled. You don't eat much of it raw because heart, being an organ, is not good to eat a whole lot of it. But it's delicious raw. Absolutely. Yes, Tammy, raw. We're just a bunch of old rednecks down here. Hey, Sean. Hello, Sean. How are you, buddy? I've heard of lutefisk. Never had it. Sean, you like big knives? So, Justin, you ever heard of oh Lord, what was that hunter's name? Famous hunter back in the day. And on camera, he would open up the deer, pull the deer heart out, and take a bite of it right there. So we don't go that far. Although my uncle has done it one time just to prove that he could do it. I ain't doing no raw liver. What you think of that, Sean? Hey, sheepdog, I never said I made sense. The tartare's ground up. That's my thing. So it's ground up beef. So it's had more opportunity to be contaminated. Does that make sense? What you think of that, Sean? That's a Parker Longhorn. Isn't that pretty? That's a big one for Brother HT. Yeah, it's orange. All of them that I found were orange. So I'm not going to call it Tennessee no more. I'm going to call it creamsicle. I'd rather call it creamsicle than orange. Nope, Mario. Go Dogs. No hook 'em. So George, I like the different rolls. You know, they'll have the raw salmon and the raw tuna in them. I cannot get myself just to eat a whole piece sashimi or whatever it's called, the raw fish. I can't bring myself to do that. I just haven't been able to do it. My wife does it. She's even eating like the raw baby octopus at the Japanese or whatever buffets. I just can't bring myself to do it. Hey, Trevor, that's an idea. I don't know if he can get that orange out of there, though. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how we got from knives onto food. Yeah, the problem with the crawfish, though, it's just so much work. Yeah, I might have to think about that, Trevor. That's actually a good idea. You're a smart young feller. You're a fart smeller, as they say. Frozen concentrated orange juice concentrate. I haven't been bit by a 110 yet. I got bit by a 220 electrical a few times. If you've been shocked because you were stupid, raise your hand. Mario, did you figure out what you won in your giveaway? Because I didn't even pay attention to, I didn't go back to the giveaway video to see what the giveaways were. Mario is the giveaway king. If I ever hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway and watch him win it. I wouldn't be mad, though. That's my buddy. Uh-oh. Yeah, Buck's boy, look, Buck comes out of the box so sharp. So sharp. Oh, I ain't sweating it, Louie. I'm just having fun. Having a blast. I saw, speaking of Louie, on my way to work this morning, I had your video playing. I was listening to it. I like to do that instead of music a lot of times. And this morning you were doing the Landers. Was it the Landers fixed blades this morning with the corn scales? That was really cool, man. I'm not really a fixed blade person. I've got a couple. Yeah, that was really cool. I thought the corn scales were really cool. Is that Landers? Is that NAF, KNAF knives? Is that the same as Civivi? I don't want to say the wrong thing. Oh, was it Clint? I figured it would be. I wasn't sure if you were still in here. I thought about that, but I didn't want to just call you out. You can't really beat a Buck. You know what I mean? The quality is always just impeccable, and I wish I could have afforded to get the Buck of the Month, because that one is gorgeous they put out this month. Okay, so two different companies. My bad. I apologize if any of the people are in here. So we, Civivi, and Sencut, that's all the same company. Okay. I knew we and Civivi was. I got to get a Civivi, a Mini Praxis. It's probably the first one I'll get. Yeah, I saw that, Clint. Oh, Clint, I saw your comment earlier, but my ADHD kicked in. That Longhorn is, or Lockhorn, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's like the one I saw in your. I think you did a video on one. I saw your comment earlier, but just ADHD. So, but yeah, Dwayne, their service is outstanding. That is the word for it. The fact that they only charge you $10 to replace a blade. I mean, come on, you can't. I don't know how they do that. I don't know. Mr. Chuck Buck, he was amazing. Mr. CJ, who's there now, amazing. They're just amazing people. Yeah, it's amazing, Sheepdog. It really is. Hey, Sean, no worries, buddy. Did mine ever get to you? I know I mailed them, but I don't know if they made it yet. Civivi Vision. I'll have to look that up, Trevor. I don't know. I don't know what that is. So I got a Leatherman with a broken. One part of the plier is broken. It's a Wave Plus. I want to see if they'll replace it. I printed out the form, but then they asked how it broke. Well, I broke it because I was being stupid. I don't know how to put that on there. You know what I mean? I don't want to be dishonest. At the same time, I'd love to get it fixed. Civivi Vision. Excuse me. It's got the holes in the scales, Trevor. I don't know. I don't know if I like that look. What color are your handles? Just say it broke. Ryan, yours were supposed to come in today. I got the USPS thing where they take pictures of the mail, and I saw yours today, but then the mail never ran. So, yeah. Covington, Georgia's Postal Service strikes again. Gray handles, gray scales. I'll have to think about that, Trevor, because that's not really my style, that one. Shape of the blade's a little funky for me. So I'm going to lean towards a no on that trade, though. Yeah, Howard, if Kevin is still in here from Alabama Knife and Tool, he picked up one of them Cold Steel trappers. I forget if he got it at Buc-ee's or what. But yeah, it's a good-looking knife. And then that Folding Hunter Cold Steel makes, HT showed one of those, and I want one of those too. The quality just looks amazing. Really does. All right, Trevor. Trevor's really wanting that Case Texas Jack. In case y'all didn't see, I said this is up for sale or trade. I don't have a price on it. I don't know. I just thought I'd show everybody. It's a 65 to 69 Texas Jack, and it is, I mean, black synthetic. It's in excellent shape. It's got a little bit of, Teeners, Grandpa Teeners, but great little knife. It's just not really me. I'm a yellow synthetic or a bone for the case knives, preferably. And the only Stockmans I'm really wanting outside of the Frontiers are the bigger Stockmans, the case ones. Go ahead and email me, Jason. That's fine. 1983 case is what I'm looking for. And I'm definitely looking for a 75 pattern case. I don't own a 75. I've never even held one. So if y'all see one for a really good deal, hold up. Terry's in here? I don't see Terry. There he is. Hey, Brother Terry. I hope he's still in here. I know I sent you pictures earlier, but Brother Terry, look how long this thing is. Give you a nice Makes me want to case one now, but woo, have to pawn the child to get. Terry, you're the man, brother. Love you and appreciate you. Every time I cook eggs now, I think of you. I hope that ain't weird, but appreciate you, buddy. Hope you and Mrs. Sweet Pea are having a wonderful evening and have a fantastic weekend. Sean, this case knife, where did it go? There it is. It's so small it was hiding behind the the lock horn. It is a 22087. So the 087 is a two-blade Texas jack. Yeah, Knife Doctor did buy one. I ain't got $400 or $500 put on a knife. Shut up, Mario. I knew as soon as that's one of them things where as soon as you say it, you're like, daggum, somebody's going to bust my chops on that one. Ain't no screaming in here, Tanner. We just having a good time. We all buddies. As my nanny called it, my luscious locks. My wife and daughter are both jealous of my hair. I was like, I'm sorry, I don't even normally condition it. Man. Lost your case knives in the move from Pittsburgh to... Oh, that sucks. I would hate that. I literally had that thought the other day. If somebody broke in my house and took my stuff, I would just be heartbroken, crestfallen, down in the mully grubs. So bad. Been robbed once before as a grown-up and was robbed as a child. Our house was. It's not fun. Tanner, the number is around 100. I've got several coming that I bought from a guy, but he had the flu this week, so he wasn't able to ship until today. So those will be here next week. I'm really looking forward to those. They're all teenered up already. I got to figure out how to clean them up so I can re-teener them myself. Dang, Kevin. I ain't going to go that far. Yeah, I don't never show my address on here or nothing. I've seen some of the YouTubers, they'll show their address. More power to you. Ain't me. And if I don't recognize you, you know, if y'all email me and ask for my address, if I don't recognize you, you know, as a regular, yeah, I ain't doing it. Too many nuts out there. And if you come in my house while I'm here, just saying. Hello, Tyler. Mr. Glock will come barking. Honestly, Tanner, no. If they're really bad, I will. But I've got a work sharpener, but I'm waiting until I get the really nice one with the on the where it holds the bevel for you. I'm just really not that good at it yet. So I'm just kind of waiting. I'm going to be a cheater. Well, I've tried that case eraser, Clint, and I just personally, I thought it got too much junk down in the pivots. And a knife that I had cleaned up pretty good, and it just got really nasty again. So I've got a case eraser. I don't like it. Oh, wow, Sean, that's crazy. Advertisements on the big blade. It does take effort, Tanner. It really does. And some people are really, really good. Yeah. So Dave, I don't know if you caught my comment back. So it's an intense moment of fellowship. So in case y'all didn't catch that, my pastor has always said, like, if him and his wife have a disagreement or argument, he doesn't say they fight. He doesn't say they argue. He said we have many intense moments of fellowship. And I've been married 21 years. We've had many intense moments of fellowship. Yeah. But yeah, oh, you have to be careful in a lot of ways. Oh man. See, sheepdog, I ain't never figured out the whetstone. I'm not even gonna play. I don't do it. My grandpa, my grandpa was old school. He could do it with a file. He could do it with the whetstone, and he'd get it razor sharp. But he'd scratch the blades all up. He just would. Um, grandpa, grandpa was he was special, and I mean that in the most positive way. You know, like the Stanley replaceable razor blades. He wouldn't replace them. He kept in his nail bag. He kept the stone, and he'd pull the blade out and sharpen the blade on the whetstone and put it back in. His boys that worked for him were like, "Dad, they're 10 cents a piece, whatever they were back then." You know, Grandpa would just keep sharpening them razor blades. Crazy. Excuse me. Sharpener with a stone wheel that gets wet. Well, I don't know nothing about that one. That sounds like old school caveman stuff to me. Hey, brother Dwayne. God bless you, brother. How cold are you up there, brother? Yeah, the precision adjust, is that the one that clamps the knife and then you can gum, with the little rod? That's the one I want to get next. Yeah, it's so easy to ruin a blade. I've got a little buck. I think it's a little buck that I gave to my daughter a long time ago. And then I looked at it the other day and I was like, oh man, I said, I really did mess the blade up because I used to use one of the little pull through sharpeners and it just takes the belly out of the middle of the blade. Now, this is my wife's craft room, Tanner. My daughter has one of her friends up. So all the kids are upstairs. My wife's upstairs. So I'm using her craft room. So I'm away from all the noise and the chaos. And it's too cold to go in my garage. Plus, it's messy. I haven't organized. Zero Sunday. Woo! Yeah, it's supposed to be what they call frigid next week here, Brother Dwayne. So we'll see. Snow in Northwest Florida. That don't happen very often. Yeah, Tanner, my wife's got all kind of stuff in here, man. There's even an exercise bike that her and the kids use. I don't. Mm-mm. She got all kind of stuff, and there's stuff in the closet too, but I ain't gonna show y'all all that. I bet, Mario. I've got 2 knives that were my grandpa's that my uncle gave me, and then all the rest of them, as far as I know, he has all the. Well, I have them here to clean them up and do a video on them. He's letting me do that, but other than that, I think he has all the rest of them, unless the other son that's still alive might have a couple. I don't know. Even if it's a knife that wasn't mine, I wouldn't put it on a grinder. One time I did on a bench grinder. I broke the tip off a Kershaw quite a few years back, 4 or 5 years ago, and I was at a pawn shop working, and I put the grinder on, and I just put a new tip on it. But that's all I did, just to put a new tip on there. She makes all kind of stuff, Tanner. She's a teacher, a homeschool teacher. She makes memory blankets for people, memory bears, memory pillows, like with fabric. of you know, people's loved ones who've gone. Will this work? It will. All right. Y'all see all that fabric down there? That's all fabric that she's cut up. That she'll be making, be able to make stuff. A lot of that fabric is my nanny's, my mama's old wedding dress, and my grandpa's stuff. So she makes stuff like that for people. And then huge blankets like for people's, if they had a lot of t-shirts, like one lady, her husband died prematurely and she took all of his old sports t-shirts and stuff, and my wife cut out all the logos and made a huge blanket. So yeah, she likes doing stuff like that. She's done all kinds of stuff over the years, made jewelry, made soap, other sewing projects for people. She just she's a go-getter. She can do anything she wants to, really. Come home from work one day and she had moved a couple 100-pound dresser from the garage into the house, and it was a detached garage. I was like, "How'd you do that?" She said, "Oh, well, I just, you know, put rugs under it and drug it." Yeah, she's making quilts too. I'm probably gonna get her to do some hanks at some point for me, um, or teach me to use that their sewing machine. uh, I don't know. I want to get this one can embroider too. I want to get her a nicer one, but man, they get so expensive. So, but I don't want to take away from Brother Randy right now. Him and Miss Linda, they're doing fantastic hanks. I need to get a couple from him. Yeah, we got this one on sale on Amazon several years ago. The first one she had it for years and years, and finally the part's called the bobbin. It broke, and then she, excuse the expression, jerry rigged it, and she jerry rigged it for a few years. She took it apart and figured out how to fix it while I was at work one day. And see you, Tanner. Um, and she fixed it, and finally it broke where it wasn't fixable, and the parts weren't available to be found. So we bought her this one, but they get expensive, especially with the embroidery. And this is just a low end embroidery. It's like $500. They go way up from there. Well, give me his money, Jason. If I look like the man, I want the money too. Ken Onion work sharp. Ken Onion has his own sharpener. Appreciate it, Tanner. Thank you very much. Take care, Brother George. God bless you. Hey, Mario, you never know. It might come to you naturally. It really might. No, Trevor, it's the only one I got, bud. Only one I got. I'll have to look that up. It's dough. Well, I tell you what, I love the chive and the scallion and the leek. Honestly, I think I love the chive and the scallion more than the leek. Really do. I'll tell you what, that leek though, their point on the tip of that blade, Case could learn something from them. You too. Have a good one, buddy. Case could really learn something from them because they know how to put a tip on a blade. I was cutting something up at the post office one day, and I barely touched the tip of that leek, and boy, I was pouring blood. Oh, I don't want an electric one because I'll just eat a blade up. That's true, sheepdog. You can't. Hush, Kevin. We're entitled to our own opinions. My opinion is you should trade me that red buck with the script logo, but you don't want to do it. And that's your opinion. See, that's cool, Mario. That is cool. My mama, if she sewed, I don't remember. My mom was, she passed when I was 9. So I don't remember all that. Thank you, Tanner. Appreciate it, bud. See, I need to get a 1x30 belt sander. I've got one of them 4-inch, I think it is, by 30 or whatever, and it's just too big, too wide. You can't really get in there on the edges because of the frame. So I need to get one of them 1x30s. And that Bel Air's a good looking knife. Your opinion is a trade for that case, Jack? What do you mean your opinion? Yeah, I really want that red buck from Kevin. My uncle is part of Buck's staff, and he's never seen one. So I think it was a Smoky Mountain exclusive. I don't guess they did a lot of them. Yeah, Jason, my problem was I kept buying knives instead of buying that. uh, Kevin, we might have to work something out at some point, man. That's that's like that Georgia Bulldog red on that buck. Just saying. Oh, that's right. It came from Terry, didn't it? I've never seen one. I've never seen one on eBay or anywhere. Is it a 112? Is that what it is? A special edition 112? All right, John. Now that I know your name, that's good. Work Sharp Pocket. I don't have the pocket sharpener. It's 112. Okay. Hey, I would rock a pink knife. Real men wear pink. I ain't scared. I wear pink shirts and pink ties and stuff to church. I got a pink Snoopy shirt that I love. Snoopy t-shirt, you know. So, yeah, pink would work for me. I'm going to have to keep my eye out for one of them bucks, though, with the script logo, because that is really nice. Kind of like when Case did the script. I really like the script logo. And I wish they would go back to stamping on Case. Maybe they will. And I wish they'd figure out a way to always use the cursive C on their Case logo and figure out another way to do the dates, even if they just have to put 2025. I prefer that that Case with the cursive C. I really do. Pink camo Case stock. I've never seen one of those, Mario. Never seen one of those. Yeah, that's the one that Knife Doctor always has, right? It's the little one like you can clip on your backpack or something. I feel like he has the field sharpener. And then he has the KME or MKE that he got from Knife Crazy too, I believe. Yeah. So I've got the in between. So you got the field sharpener, and then I got the one it's got the little stand, and then it pivots, and then you can swap it out. It has two different grits, and then it has a ceramic rod. Forget what it's called, but it's a workshop. I found it at an Amazon return place we have here in town. I think I got it for $30. Thought that was a pretty good price. Only thing it didn't have was the instructions, so I just printed off so I could have them in there. And that's the paper I use to cut now with all the knives I sharpen. Yeah, I've done that a lot because my mom died of cancer too, Mario. So I've done pink stuff in October a lot. Mac bid. All right, brother Terry. God bless you, brother. You and Miss Sweet Pea have a great weekend. I'll holler at you next week. Be sweet. But I know he will be. He's always sweet. Ooh, I ain't been told that in a long time. I look very wise. Must be all that gray hair right there. My wife calls it my skunk patch. When my hair is real short, you can really see it. Y'all, we've been on here an hour and a half. Lord have mercy. It's 9 o'clock. I can't believe it. Time just flies. Hey, Brother Dwayne, I don't know if you caught one of my other videos, but there's a package coming to you. So unless y'all have crazy weather, I think you should get it by Monday. Hello, Angel. No, Justin. No, no, no. I've never made barbecue in my life, Hubert. Never made barbecue in my life. Hey, Trevor, I'm pretty open. If you have something you think you might want to get rid of, send it. Send me a picture, a couple pictures of it, and we'll discuss it. I'm pretty open. I do prefer vintage style to moderns. I have some moderns. I have a CJRB that I love, but I'm mostly into vintage style. You're right, Sheepdog. There's a guy in our church, man. The man is a master on the smoker, on the grill. His brisket, oh Lord have mercy. And apparently his ribs are fantastic, but doggone, he's never invited me over for him. His son always tells me about him, but he's never invited me over for him. His Brunswick stew is amazing. That's partially him, partially his wife, but yeah, his brisket is fantastic. Where you live, Greg? See, I'm on that train with Mario. I think me and Mario, we can hang. Texas. Now, see, I'm probably going to be a weird one. That's the one Southern thing. Like I could eat barbecue every day. That's one of the Southern things I just flat out love. But when it comes to ribs, I'm not a sauce guy. I like, if they're just cooked right, I don't need no sauce. Same with my steaks. Salt and pepper is like the most I need. I don't need no sauce. I don't do A1. I don't do Heinz 57 unless it's just an overcooked, crappy piece of meat. Well, I did say, but I don't know what you're saying that you can't believe I just said it, Hubert. I ain't never been to Indiana, Greg, so we might have to do that at some point. I've never been there. My uncle just got back from hunting there. He got a big old, no, Illinois, I'm sorry. He just got a big old doe up there. Yeah, because isn't North Carolina more vinegar based? I feel like that's right. That's all right. Look, to each his own. That's what makes America great. You can like what you like, and I can like what I like. I'm not against the sauce, but one of the best rack of ribs I ever had, you're going to laugh at me, was at Jim and Nick's, which is a chain barbecue joint, and I asked them for no sauce, and they were done perfectly. I mean, it was the most perfect set of, and I had a whole rack. I didn't eat them all at one sitting, but fantastic. See, I'm with Dwayne. Absolutely. I'm with Dwayne. Now, they do a thing here in Georgia it's called like golden barbecue or something, where it's like a mustard based barbecue sauce. It's pretty good. I've had that. I ain't never had root beer barbecue sauce, but I love root beer. Can't have it on the keto unless I find the A&W Zero, which tastes just as good as A&W, by the way. I love a good dry rub. Boy, smoked sausage, man. All right, we got to quit talking about food, y'all. It's 9 o'clock. I can't be going to eat right now. Does Barks make a zero? Well, Greg, I might have to buy a jar from you and have you send me a jar. Killer brown sugar, thick bacon. I dip it in peanut butter and grape jelly. Justin, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I ain't saying it's wrong. I just don't know about that one. Yeah, Brother Dwayne, the hours you work and everything, I've never even asked what you do. But you work some crazy hours, and you're always working. God bless you. Llano, Texas, Cooper's Barbecue. I ain't been to Texas in a long time. I want to get out there. We got friends in Amarillo, and know the pastor of the church there, and some friends go way back with my dad. My dad was a pastor for 31 years, so I want to get out there and visit some of them folks. Ain't much to do in Amarillo besides see them people though, because ain't nothing there. He's in a factory. I do like some camp knives, Trevor. I've got one right here. It's the 1944 to 1955 or something like that, Imperial. And then I've got a Schrade Walden that's very old. And I've got a crap. What is that other one? I don't remember. I got one that's like from the 30s. Oh, Howard's in Amarillo too. I forgot that. Well, Howard, do you know the Shriners or the Clarks? I don't know if I ever asked you that. Yeah, Justin, I can't be eating that. I'm trying to lose 100 pounds, not gain 100 pounds. That is one of George Strait's best songs, Mario. That one and Troubadour and I Saw God Today. Woo, I Saw God Today is great. Let's see, how can I respond? Buenas noches, ¿cómo están? Poquito español, poquito, mucho poquito. I love good baked beans. There's a lady in our church, she's Haitian, and best baked beans I've ever had in my life. And I asked her for the recipe, and she said, okay. It's been over a year. I still ain't got that recipe. Best baked beans I've ever had. What nothing barbecued or smoked in them that I know of, but man, oh my Lord. So good. Are we going to sing the song, Mario? We'll do a duet. Ah. Oh, man. That took me back to my nanny. Oh, rest in peace, Nanny. Nanny would sing that song. Oh, she was so funny. I miss her terribly. Lord have mercy. Dave said it got windy. Ah, that's hilarious. Look, man, no, I ain't going there. I'm not gonna go there. Oh, oh, I have no idea what you said, Louie. I want to be in on it. Oh, man, you guys are the best. So, Jason, where are you from? Greg's from Indiana. I know Louie and Justin where they're from. Mario, I know. Where's the bathroom? I know where that. I know what that is. Greg did fundraisers for the church. Did I miss? Oh, he used to cater. Oh, I couldn't do that. Oh, you're in New York. Okay. Are you near Chris Geary? Is that where he is? He upstate? I don't know. I just know he's in New York. Ooh, excuse me. That was rude of me. Yeah, you're in Minnesota. I work for a big fastener company. Kevin, I know where you're from. You talking about is that Despacito? I hate that stupid song. I hate that I even know about that song. Justin, trust me, I know where you're at. It's in your freaking name. You and Kevin both. Bunch of knuckleheads is what y'all are. I'm not picking on you, Justin. I'm not. Uh-oh. Royalties in the house. Mr. Whipple. Mr. Whipple, how we doing, brother? Ain't happening. Dennis trying to get me to spend money. Sending me knives and messages. I told him, I said, no more till February. Even then, I don't need to do nothing. Dang, Sean. It's been fun in here, Dennis. We've went through knives and food, all kind of stuff. I don't know what you're talking about, Justin. My problem is I don't even have that many left to trade because most of what I have I like. Somebody would have to show up with something I wanted even more. I'm kind of in love with the stuff I'm getting now. All right, Brother Howard. Appreciate you, brother. God bless. Be safe. Stay warm. Jason from Kentucky. Hello, Justin. Play checkers. Man, I hate checkers because I literally lose. It was a great deal, Dennis. Man, I love chess. I'm not really good. I mean, I can beat my 12-year-old. But I like chess. I love dominoes. I mean, I like it if you like dirt bikes, Kevin, but I ain't getting on one. I had a scary experience when I was a kid, so I ain't getting back on one. You and Lynn? Who's Lynn? And Dwayne Letterman. I don't know Dwayne Letterman. I don't know, Justin. So I got Dwayne's thing to go to in Kentucky. He's in Hartwell, Georgia. That's just right across the water from South Carolina. But I don't know, man. I don't know how many knife things I can go to this year. I mean, kind of got to play it smart. Traveler's Rest. Oh, okay. I know where that is. I think we go through Traveler's Rest when we go up to Johnson City. All right, Justin, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for watching. Sincerely, very much. Yeah, Jason, I was on the back of a dirt bike with a guy. He was a teenager then, and he's one of our deacons in our church now. And he's riding me all through the cow fields and stuff. He's like, I'm gonna make this jump. I said, not with me on here, you ain't. I made him pull over. Like I said, I wasn't on there when he jumped, but no, when my cousin, she wrecked a motorcycle and it messed up her leg. And, I don't know. All right, Justin. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go there again this year, and I'm gonna try to go to brother Dwayne's up in Kentucky. Dwayne's is 6.5 hours, and it's like 2.5 for Ellaville. So I'm gonna try to go to both of those this year at a minimum. If I end up with extra time and extra money, maybe I can do another one. Well, John, where'd you go? I've been right here the whole time. I didn't get lost for a second. Yeah, Dennis, you ain't joking. It might be even more nuts this time because they said there was over 1,000 people in November, and it might be even more. We might all need to chip in and chip in. We'll get Mario a plane ticket out here for one of them. We got enough people, we could all chip in, and it wouldn't be that bad. Oh, I'd love to go see his knife shop, his little museum, but I'm not going to invite myself. He invited me to go lunch with him one day, and then I had car trouble, and I wasn't able to go. Um, so he's a very nice guy. He really is super nice. So I'll hook up with him at some point, probably take a day off and go down there. Dang, Dwayne. Well, if y'all didn't get hurt, that's what's important. Yeah, Trevor, I don't know. He was talking at one point. He said a tent, and then the next thing I heard, he said just have it in the same place again because he likes that smaller feel. Which I mean, I do understand that. Um, it's more homey, more personal. It's real personal when you get that many people in there. I got something that's like swollen or something up in my nose inside my right nostril, boy, and it's been hurting for almost a week. Boy, let me tell you about a Honda three-wheeler. That was Big Red, right? Weren't they called Big Red? My cousin lived 2 houses up from us, and he tried to split these two trees. So tree, middle. Tweren't wide enough. Tweren't. So he totaled the three-wheeler. Yeah, Big Red. He got another three-wheeler. Guess what he did again? Same two trees. We're talking a kid that was like 17, 18. So yeah, he totaled two. One of them, and the second one, it sat between them two trees for I don't know how long. Just sat there because it was stuck. He hit so hard. Big dummy. I love him because he's family, but big dummy. Hello, Weldon Carey. But he was good on it though. I mean, he could ride up and down the road on front wheel and one back wheel, sideways. Um, I've ridden four wheelers. I got up to 60 miles an hour on a straightaway on a four wheeler, and I said that's enough because man, when your wheelbase is only 4 feet or whatever, that's too fast, boy. You barely do anything. That's your last ride. But I rode on the back of them big reds with him quite a bit. But he was a nut. He didn't care who was on there. He would act like a nut with you on the back. He didn't care. Excuse me. I knew a guy growing up. Mike was probably 10 years older than me or older. And we were out back of our neighbor's house one day. He went to church with us, and our neighbor went to church with us. And he had his boots off, and he didn't have no big toe on his right foot. I was like, what in the world happened to your toe? Oh, I was riding dirt bikes barefoot, got caught in the chain, ripped it off. Man, crazy. Mike Holder. Can't believe he did that. I'm not getting a motor. I like motorcycles, and I would love to have a Harley or something, but just with the way these other people are on the roads, I'm not going to do it. Ooh, barbed wire. I've never gotten wrapped up in barbed wire, thank goodness, and definitely not razor wire. Trevor, I'm not against hunting. I've just never went. I actually bought a hunting rifle a few years ago, and I was going to go, and then I got rid of the rifle. Um, I'm a gun lover. I've just never went hunting, except for killing squirrels in the backyard to tear up my wife's bird feeders. Dang, 2 titanium hips. I do love a good Boston butt, Kevin. Who doesn't? Tell you, one of the best cuts of meat I ever had. This guy I was in the Air Force with. He went and bought tri-tip, and it was a big old honking thing, and he cut it like in the middle, like with to open up like a cavity, and he filled that thing with Italian dressing, and then cooked it over a charcoal grill. Let me tell you, that was some fantastic meat right there. Hey Trevor, you're just gonna have to email me, man. I'm not gonna remember all these. I'm sorry, and I don't even know what that is. Um, so I apologize, but I don't know. I mean, I can try to look it up real quick. Kaiser Towser. Never even heard of that. Heard of Kaiser, not Towser. Well, all of them kind of going with this sheepfoot style reverse Tonto blade, aren't they? Not a bad looking knife though. Yeah, Trevor's throwing some offers for sure. No, you're good. I'm not Trevor. I'm not upset at you. Nothing. I'm over 40 and I got ADHD and my memory sucks. So I will not remember these. That's why I was saying just if you can email them, that'd be better. Um, Otherwise, you're gonna think I'm ignoring you, and I'm not. I won't remember. Um, that does remind me that Mario. I fixed my homepage on YouTube. I don't know if you saw it. I figured out how to do it on my phone. Went to YouTube.com and requested a desktop site and got it done. So appreciate you telling me that. You want a sword on Whatnot? I'm with you, Trevor. I want more Vintage USA too. I'm all with you. Absolutely. Um, I'm not against good quality knives, though. I just like I really just like the slip joint style, and then the old lockbacks. I'm really into the bigger ones, the trappers, the folding hunters, the hunter style, like the 110s, 112s. Um, I just love all that. So I totally understand, Trevor. And the fact that you're 15 and wanting the older ones, I like that. My son, he's 17 and he likes the modern stuff. So he carries a Leek and he really likes that. But he's not one who wants a bunch of knives. He's like, I got a knife, I'm good. I have one buck 110 and one buck 112. So the 112 was a gift from my pastor. It's engraved. Bubba, um, in Ephesians 4:11, maybe 4:12. I don't remember. And then the 110 I got off eBay had the brown leather sheath. It's the one dot on each side, 74 to 80, maybe something like that. So that's the two big bucks that I have. And then I got a couple little smalls. I got a 503 Prince and then a little gentleman's knife with a broken tip that I need to reshape. But I definitely I want the buck 110 light. I want the 112 light. The one I gave away on I forget what it's called. It's a 110 something with a pocket clip. I like all those. And I really wish I could have afforded to get that the buck of the month. Man, that thing's gorgeous. It has rich light handles, which I'd never even heard of that. So Buck just makes fantastic stuff, and I can get a good deal through my uncle. So I don't know what I'm gonna get next. I can get a mini Spitfire or a Spit whatever. I can get stuff for such a good deal. No, I can't get a deal at Custom Shop, but I can get good deals. Oh, speak of the devil, not devil. Sorry, unless that's Archer. Um, Buck Collectors Club. I didn't know there was a Buck Collectors Club. Hey, is that you, Archer? I wonder if he got the Buck of the Month knife. It might not be. Maybe he already got off. 503, that's the Prince, right, Louis? So I got a 503, but it's the blade. You can tell the blade's been worked. It's a little shorter. Parker Bobcat. I don't know that one. Trevor, I don't think anybody else has been asking for it other than Mike from Make Cutlery Great Again in the very beginning. So I think y'all are the only two that have really said anything about it. Hey, Greg, Todd at Pocket EDC just did a video on a Roper tumbleweed. I don't know if you saw that. He dyed the handles with blueberries. It looked really cool. And then Kevin in here from Alabama Knife and Tool, he's got a Roper tumbleweed, and they both say they're good quality. They appear to be good quality knives for like 12, 15 bucks. As far as, you know, if they'll hold up or not, who knows? But I went to get one a few weeks ago at Tractor Supply because they said they had 6 or 7 in stock, but they didn't. Their inventory was off, and the manager was not happy either. Roper, Sodbuster, Lockback. That might be the tumbleweed. Is that one? I don't know. Kevin's still in here. Is that one? Is that a Lockback, Greg? That tumbleweed? I can't remember. I think it's like a yellow or creamish. Yeah, that's probably the Lockback then. Yeah, the tumbleweed. Oh, that's good to know, Dwayne. I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, yellow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Todd, you got to go look at Todd's. It's really cool how he dyed it, because the blueberry turns it kind of a purple color, and then parts of it is kind of the yellow is coming through, so it kind of looks like bone. Because I don't think it was bone. I think it was plastic. Hey, Jason, appreciate you, brother. Have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, I've been on here for, in a minute and a half, it'll be 2 hours. So yeah, I'm about to get off too. I didn't realize it'd been that long. But yeah, y'all check out Pocket EDC. Todd's got some cool stuff. Oh, and hey, brother Dwayne, I was gonna go post a video, record a video and post it in reaction to your video the other day when you were talking about your shop mess, and I was gonna show you mine, but I'm really just too embarrassed. I don't have as much total, but it's a mess. I do have concrete I can see, but yeah, whole bunch of stuff in there. But I was gonna say, if you have extra of them bluegrass nail bags, hold on to one for me if you don't mind, and I'll get one when I come up to your show in July. If you end up having an extra bluegrass nail bag, I thought that was cool as creek water. It's just patina, Trevor. If you email me, I'll send you some detailed pictures. That blade is just teenered. And then the pin blade, that side is, basically almost mint. And it's got a little bit of that black teener up there. As far as I know, it's teener. It's just, yeah, it's just teenered. Yeah. It's in real good shape. Yeah, email me. I'll send you some detailed pictures. But I know all about hoarding, Brother Dwayne. My wife gets on me. if I have a scrap of, because plywood is so expensive, you know, if I get a scrap of 3/4 inch birch, you know, that's 12 inches by 6 inches, I keep it. Since I have the CNC machine, I might be able to make a little template or something, you know, or do tests on my laser. Um, so I know all about hoarding and keeping stuff. It's like that video, that father and son. If we only had a 2x4 that was 12 inches long and like this and like this. That's me. I hold on to stuff. He gonna have a fire. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like Kevin and Trevor are gonna fight. Now, Kevin, you gotta be nice. He's a minor. That was bone, Mario? I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that makes it even cooler if that $14 knife is bone. I really want one now. Huh. I think you should get a life, Masahiko Ono. That's what I think. Some of these people just need to get lives. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. People just need to get alive. Oh, Kevin, don't kid a kidder. Don't kid a kidder. Y'all better watch out, because look, if I say sold, I'm going to expect that money in my account. Mario, we need to have prayer for Kevin. Oh, I love cash. Big Brother don't get involved in that. Oh, Lord. Even I know that knife ain't worth $200. I mean, if somebody wanted to pay it, I'd let it go for $200, absolutely. But I know it ain't worth that, unless somebody knew for a fact it's one that their daddy carried or something. Huh, that's funny. Kevin's being a butthead. I love it. Oh, Kevin, stirring the pot. Stirring the pot. That's true. That's what I'm saying. Like, if somebody's willing to pay it, I would accept it. But I know you ain't doing that. Oh, Lord help Kevin. Oh man, I need to go get a haircut tomorrow. It's touching my ears. High and tight. My dad would be ashamed my hair's so long. Mike, you missed Kevin being mean to Trevor. Oh, hey Dennis, I tried shaving my head for a few years. So like I was 28, I think, and I was having like I was breaking out in hives, like all over randomly, came out of nowhere. And so I was trying medicines and lotions and nothing was helping. And I would get them on my head too. So I was like, well, I'm gonna shave my head. It's like maybe that'll fix it. So I did it on a Wednesday and we had church that night. And I walked in church and where we sat, I had to walk right past my grandma and grandpa. Or maybe we had sat down and they walked past me. And after church, she came to my wife and said, Jessica, is Brian okay? He doesn't have any hair. And that's what grandma talked when she was all serious. and it was a bad look. I mean, then Dennis, you go to my Facebook page, you can go through my photo albums and see it was not a good look. I didn't have any of this. I just had a little bitty goatee right here, and oh, it was bad. It was embarrassing going back to look at it. Ah. Oh, there she is. That's my sweetheart, Mrs. Bubba. Yeah, we don't want to relive that, but I can laugh at myself. You know, like I don't get embarrassed really easily. Like if leading worship at church, I'll hit some bad notes, screw up stuff, and I'll just stop and start over, or just quit and go to another song. I don't get embarrassed. Um, Human. So is what it is. I hate that saying, but it's in a way it's true. Yeah, it was not a good look for sure. Honestly, I'm bad. My kids did. My boys didn't care. Caleb, I think I had no. I still had Caleb was a baby, so he wouldn't remember. But for Ayla and mainly Ayla's sake, my daughter, and for my wife's sake, for their two, I wish I wouldn't have done it. Zach could care less. Uh, Happy birthday, Jenna. Uh, Travis in the house. Did I miss Travis? Hey, Travis, what's up, brother? Man, I was gonna bring a knife down tonight, and I didn't bring it because I didn't know if you'd be on here. Hey, sweetheart, if you're still on here, can you have Zach or Caleb go in my black knife case, and on the left-hand side, second row in, there's a knife. It's kind of curved, and when they pull it up, it says Old Stag. It's a Boker Congress. If you could have one of them run that down to me, I'd appreciate it. Oh, Dwayne, I can't imagine you with no facial hair. You only have a mustache right now, right? I don't remember. I don't remember. You might have a full beard. I really don't pay attention to guys' faces like that. You know what I mean? Go Dogs. Now, if Dwayne walked in with no glasses, that would confuse me. I don't think I've ever seen Dwayne without glasses. Yeah, you know what it is, Travis. Yeah, I'll never go clean shaven again unless it was like had to do it for a facial surgery or something crazy. Because I look like Baby Huey. Y'all remember that fat bird baby? That's what I always say. I look like Baby Huey. I haven't seen that. That might have been a legit message, Knife Monkey. I don't know. It's a old. I think it says Old Stag on it. It's on the left hand side, second row in, from the left, and it's a brownish bone. When you pull it up, it's kind of a curved knife. It's got 4 blades on it. Yeah, I've got a ton of gray, Dennis, but when my hair's longer, it's not really noticeable. But right up here in front, I've got a lot of gray, and so when it's short, right here is a patch. My wife calls it my skunk patch. Justin just really wanting to, uh-oh, out of fluid. Justin just loves kicking people out. Dennis, if you start that, we are no longer friends. Don't you dare. If you like me at all, you won't do that to me. I am begging you. I shouldn't have said it. Me and my big flipping mouth. Well, I don't know if it's my flint. I feel like I just put fluid in this. Oh, that's who he had kicked Dennis out of Cornbread's chat, right? Yeah, Justin, you really screwed up Dennis that day. Dadgummit. I can smell it, but I think it is out. I always seem to overfill when I fill them. That's what sucks. I waste fluid. I think it comes dripping out. We know, Justin, but we're going to give you a hard time. Just like the other day, my last live, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, Nate kicked my wife out. Roadrunner, stop it. So I don't know how it works. So were you able to watch the chat, Dennis, just not talk? Is that what the deal was? I don't know how that works. I'm still new to all this. Okay. I mean, you can. I figured out how to unblock. To unblock my wife, I made her a moderator. I don't know if there was another way to do it. But that's how I figured it out for her. Oh, you text Louie. Yeah, I've got a few guys' phone numbers so far to text back and forth. I don't know, 5 or 6 guys. I think we've swapped numbers. Justin, I'm sure he's forgiven you. We're just gonna give you a hard time. Like, I'm gonna give Nate a hard time next time I see Nate. Be like, you know my wife, dude. Yeah, I'm curious too, Travis, what it'll be. I still don't have a razor. I've never owned a razor from Case, and that was the vault pattern this year or 2024, I believe.
I had to make a redneck guess. Did I get it right? Or
Not even close.
No, I didn't know what you wanted.
All right, come here.
All I heard was 4-blade brown
Okay,
somewhere.
no, that's not 4 blades. That's 4 tools. Y'all forgive me for a minute. I'm educating my son. So it says Old Stag on it.
Old.
Like, look, when you're looking at the box, it's the second row of knives
The big
in.
black one?
Yes, it's the one on top.
Okay.
All right, what all did I miss? Dang, Mario and Louie got kicked out of Mike's by Mike and Chris. Did they do that just to mess with y'all? Ooh, Dennis lit himself on fire. Excuse me. That's funny. See, every time I've overfilled the Zippo and then it's all over my hands, I go wipe everything off and let it dry for a couple minutes before I hit it, because I don't want to accidentally light my hands on fire. Yeah, I missed that when Mario got kicked out. I hope my son can find that so I can show Travis. It's the only one I got of that pattern. Somebody hid Scott Brown. I feel like he's been talking in here for a while. That's it.
Nowhere close to the box. It was next to the box, under like 2 or 3 things, sitting with all them big knives.
What?
The big black case you have, next to it, you lay out all them giant ones. It was down there with those.
I did pull it out earlier, but I thought I had put it back. I'm sorry.
Me and my
I'm sorry. My bad. Travis, are you still in here? Yes, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Y'all, there, right there, proof. I forget things that I did, and that was just 2 hours ago. It's the only one I got of this pattern, Travis. Picked this up in a pawn shop for a really good deal. So it's a, see if I can get them all open without cutting myself. It's pretty. Hush, Kevin. It's not really my thing, you know, but I got it because I did a bundle, and the guy gave me a screaming deal. So Travis, if you want it, I know it's not a case, but if you want it, it's available for trade. I still hadn't sent your stickers to you. I forgot. But I mean, it's some jam up. That's the back side, the pile side. She's good. Yeah, I watched a bunch of them on there, Sean. I ain't bought none on there yet. But yeah, they're sometimes, shh, you ain't supposed to be telling people that. No, I've looked at the Buck 300s, Dennis. There's several in that lineup that I like. Thanks, Sheepdog. I thought it was really good. I mean, I said I got a good deal on it. I got it. The Primble Barlow that I gave to Dwayne, the Remington Barlow that I traded to Kevin, the K-Bar Folding Hunter I traded to HT, what was that? I traded something to Nate, and then I gave him a K-Bar too. Like, this is the only one I got left out of that bundle of 7 that I got that day. Everything else has been traded away or given away. The heck did I give Nate? Or what trade? I traded him something, and then I threw in the K-Bar since he's a K-Bar guy. Dadgummit, I can't remember the brand. Can't do what, bro? Kevin can't do what? What did I miss? Louis, you mean A-Dub? Ain't nothing wrong with that, Sean. If you like moderns like that, there's one modern out there that 600 wouldn't even cover it that I would want. It's called a Grimsmo. Coworker of mine, her boyfriend has one. Travis, no, not off the top of my head. I mean, I like, I don't know what the value of this is. So I've never even, I might have looked it up when I got it, but I don't remember. So, I mean, I'll tell you what I like. I like trappers. I like sodbusters, sodbuster juniors, mini trappers, folding hunters, and stockmans. I'm sure this ain't the value of a 75, but that's what I want is a 75. I've never had a 75. Razor too. I'm really digging case stuff right now. But yeah, I'm open though. Like, if you have something you think you might want to swap, just shoot me an email. If you don't mind, send me some pictures or something, and we'll chat. We'll holler. Sean, I agree. The Grimsmo is a grail. That's like for a single knife. That's a grail purchase. Or do you remember the one Kevin got at Blade Show in Atlanta? He got that Boker tank. I think it was Boker. It was made out of material from that tank. That's like a $500 knife. That'd be a grail too. All right, Travis. Sounds good, buddy. Hope you're doing well, buddy. And I forget Grimsmo. They had a couple patterns. Norseman. It was a Boker. Okay. There's the Norseman and man, I forget that Norseman though. That's the one that my coworker's boyfriend has. Yeah, the German tank. That's what that was. That thing was awesome looking. The thought of paying $400 or $500 for a knife just makes me cringe. Yeah, you were talking about getting that launch, Travis. That's good to know that you like it. I've never had an auto. The first auto that really spoke to me, and I'll probably get it at some point, is the Cobra Tech Hidden Release Trapper. I really like that one. 2 launches. Oh, it's a Sherman tank, not a German tank. Okay. And I feel like Boker did another one out of another material from another, like a plane or something. I feel like, but I don't remember. It's hard to keep track of everything. There's so much stuff out there. So much stuff. I really like Kershaw. Kershaw makes good stuff. I really love vintage Kershaw, like the old Japanese Kershaw. Really like it. I saw 2 of them at an antique store, but I wasn't buying nothing today, so I just looked at them. I did see that, but I didn't. I recognized the logo, but I couldn't remember the name. Which one that was. All right, Travis, be good, bud. Take care of that baby. Tops and Fox. All right, I need to know what Tops is, Mike. Glued carbon fiber together to make a blade. Can't say that I have. Man, look, HT had that video today. I listened to that driving down the road. Yeah, Lion Steel from MKM is going to be on my list, my watch list. Oh, Tops is like Essie. Okay. I've heard of Essie. I know they make fixed blades. I don't know if they make folders too. But yeah, I was digging that stuff HT had on his video today. Oh, it's the same one that makes baseball cards? What's up, Broken Spur? Appreciate you jumping in. Fox, I'm gonna have to see. I gotta hold up. I wonder if I can screenshot without turning y'all off. Let's see. Okay, got it. All right, brother Dwayne. Have a good weekend, brother. Stay safe. God bless you. MKM is same as Fox Knives. Okay. Did he say that on the video today? He might have. I know I heard Viper and Lion Steel. There was a third one, but I didn't remember what it was. But yeah, man, I was digging those for real. Just too many out there, you know. There's not enough money and not enough time to get everything that you like. It's a shame. See, I like the older stuff. My wife, she likes, the modern stuff, which is cool. I like some modern. I do. She loves her Gerbers. She is a Gerber girl. Oh, it's not the same one. I thought you had me going there because I still got my '90s Topps baseball cards upstairs in my little box. Thank you, John. He said thinner jelly roll. That's the nicest jelly roll comment I've had tonight. Appreciate you. Favorite one's the next one. Man, Dennis, there's some truth in that. There really is. But honestly, I wasn't expecting this one in the trade. Kevin threw this in because he thought the trade wasn't fair enough. I thought it was, but I'm happy he put it in. The gray Crandall Jig Sodbuster Jr. and it's carbon steel. So I'm wanting to cut a steak with this. Teener it up. So yeah, I'm a fan. Like right now, this is my favorite. I mean, and it's my pinky hangs off the edge, because I don't like getting my hand right up against the blade like some people do. I mean, I can, but that's trade what, Kevin? She's got two. I think we got her 2 different multi tools, and then we got her what's it called, the Gerber armbar, and then 2 or 3 Gerber folders, and And then she's got this little Smith & Wesson, and she's got another coming, a Cabela's or Bass Pro brand. Yeah. I haven't seen Jelly Roll in a while. Oh, is it just 2 folders, babe? Okay. And do you have the arm bar and 2 multi-tools, or is it just the arm bar and 1 multi-tool? This is my first gray bone. This is my first Crandall jig. Only my second Sodbuster Jr. But yeah, right now it's my favorite. And Kevin's my dog right now. Arm bar and 1 multi-tool, which means we're gonna get her more. She likes her Gerber stuff. And I like Gerber. I still have my Gerber Gator half serrated from when my dad bought it for me in the 90s when I was a kid, teenager. So, Mario leaving? See you, buddy. Have a blessed weekend. God bless. Is Kevin leaving too? Oh, no. All right, babe. We'll find you one. And then I already got something. I'm working out a deal with someone to get some custom stuff done for her. That she don't know about. She's in here, so she can hear me say that, but she don't know what it is. She's a Montana girl. Spent a lot of time on the farm. Can't believe we still got 19 people in here. Dun dun dun. I don't have a P.O. box. I mean, I give my address out to people I know, but first time I've ever heard of you, Broken Spur, so you have to forgive me. I have to vet you before I give out my home address. I've thought about getting a P.O. box. They're not very expensive, and I work in Covington, so it'd be easy to get mail every day. But send me an email, Broken Spur. My email address is on my homepage, and that'll remind me to look you up. Just got to make sure. I got a family and everything, so I got to make sure. I appreciate it. Original Leatherman. That's cool. So I've got the Leatherman Wingman, which I like for that reason right there, spring loaded. But I was grabbing something the other day, and I don't feel the pliers are as sturdy as they should be. I don't know. And then I've got the Wave Plus that one part of this is broken off on one side because I was prying with it. I want to send that to Leatherman, try to get that fixed. But I like Leatherman. I've never had an original. And then on my keychain, I carry a Micra Leatherman. I've had that Micra Leatherman since 2004 or 5. I forget. Skeletal is nice. Did I see Chris come in? What's up, buddy? Chris was dressed up to go out on the town tonight. I do need some of the Nipex, Kevin. I've got the Crescent ones the guy gave me. One of my customers, well, he was a customer come in our store. And I told him I liked them. I said, where'd you get them? Oh, here, you can have them. He just gave them to me. Being nice to people pays off, you know. I carry, I got a little side pouch. I carry my Wingman and an Arkfeld Ultra every day. Can't beat them. Come in handy. I've never seen a sheath for a Micra. That's cool. Hope you ate some good food, Chris. I can't believe we've been going this long. I ain't dealing with that crap. Appreciate it, Dennis. And you got a slip for the micro? I don't think I have hair coming out my nose, dingbat. I tell you what, sometimes my temper gets the best of me, and I really want to pop off on some of these trolls. Lord, give me the strength not to slap a fool. It was bad early, Sheepdog. I don't remember if you were here in the beginning. But the trolls were really bad. Really, really bad. Yeah, more like infamous. Oh, man, I'm blessed and highly favored. How about you? It's the weekend, so that's always good. Some people just need a life. They really do. I ain't got time for all that crap. You're right, Kevin. I don't know why you weren't a mod anyways. I don't know how I missed that. Chris, I tell you, dadgummit, it's been something tonight, dude. It really has. Like it was crazy earlier. I mean, we have been on 2.5 hours. Dadgum. I guess we are gonna go as long as Ryan. I ain't gonna boot Kevin. I think I just added Chris too. Yeah, I don't get it, Sean. I guess people, they're in their 40s, living in their mom and dad's basement, and have no life, no job. I could say a lot more, but it wouldn't be Christian, so I won't do it. But y'all know. I just never went through life, even, before I was a Christian. I didn't go through life trying to mess with other people like that. I mean, I'm a picker. I will pick at people. My daughter says I pick at her too much. I like to have fun, but I don't know. I don't get it. Don't get it. TikTok, I heard TikTok's going to go away. I think it'd be a lot better for our society if it would go away. Yeah, but you're 15. That's okay. It's crazy. Wish I had John Goodman's money. Who announced what? There's so many trolls. I don't even freaking know. I hope we can make America great again. Sean, what was the best news you've heard in days? I'm so lost. Oh, yeah. red note. It is Friday night, and it's dark. You know that Houdini said freaks come out at night. So yeah, if you're gonna come in here and troll, at least hit thumbs up. That's funny. I wouldn't have thought of that. Oh, oh, they did just announce the shutdown. Good. Yeah, that'll never happen, Trevor. Sean, you ain't that. How old are you? I'm 42. I've never seen you on the videos I've watched of yours, so I don't know. I didn't know you were older than me like that. Hey guys, all you guys that are mods, y'all are killing it. Good job. Ugh. I think that's the same person keeps coming back here under different accounts because I think the picture's the same. Oh, you ain't that much older than me. So you were. Well, I guess you were breakdancing when you were 13. So okay. My dad's 83. So 26-year-old, work hard. Let whatever you say happen, as in let your word be your bond. Don't expect nothing for free. Work for everything you have. That's what advice I would give the new generation. Get off your tech, get a job, and contribute to society. It's weird to me, like these kids who've made millions of dollars by reviewing toys on YouTube. You know, I don't begrudge them that, but it's not really, I don't know. It's not really preparing them for life. You know what I mean? Yep. Work all the time and multiple jobs, you know. Bees blades. I don't know bees blades. All right, babe. I'll be getting off soon. I can't believe we went this long. Uh-oh. Royalty. HT's in the house. Brother HT, I got a biggin. You ready? I was hoping you'd show up. And by the way, doggone you. Now I'm wanting to look at MKM knives because of your video today. So, dadgummit. But I think that would qualify as a biggin. What do you think? No, sir. It's actually a Parker, Japan. Parker, Japan. I wish it was a case, but Bubba ain't got Case Lockhorn money. Sorry, bumped the tripod there. That was very reasonable. I made an offer and got it for very reasonable. So, and there's one little spot on one of the blades that looks like the steel's not bubbled, but just, I don't know, not perfect, but it's great shape. I wish it wasn't orange. Somebody suggested, might have been Trevor, suggested sending it to A-Dub and having him jig it and dye it. I don't know. It's pretty. Looks like a creamsicle. But yeah, HT, I'm wanting to go look at Lion Steel and Viper and all that now, because that one Lion Steel was gorgeous. Chris, I can't spend no more money. I was gonna go spend money next month when I got a good sized commission check coming, but I ain't gonna do it. My wife's 40th birthday is next month, so that's her. The whole month is her. I ain't gonna spend no money. Nothing on me. It's her money. Hey, me too, Broken Spur. I have 3 queens. 2 of them are the Big Chiefs, and one's the little Stockman in 1981. I wish it was 1983 because that's my birth year, but that's only 3 queens I got. Only queens I got is those 3. But man, I do love the queen stuff. I really do. Yeah, I mean, I know he could jig it without ruining it. I guess the bone is thick enough. I guess it's not real thick, but sure is pretty though. I gotta clean it. I just got it, so I haven't cleaned it yet. But sure is pretty. It's big. Oh, she's more than a queen, brother Sean. She's more than a queen. She's my everything outside of Jesus. She's my everything. If y'all ever saw that animated movie from the 90s called Balto, he said, I'd have been lost without her, or lost without him. What the little girl said about Balto, I feel that way about her. I'd be lost without her. $600 binoculars. What are you getting, Leicas? Queen, single blade Barlow, and bone stag. That sounds nice. I'm not a huge Barlow fan. Yeah, Chris, done it. Appreciate you, HT. Hey, you haven't mentioned your foot lately, brother. How's your foot? I saw you moving around, when you went to grab your slip and stuff, your MKM slip today. So I assume you're doing pretty good. I was sorry to hear about a little bit. Yeah, Mike, the video was fantastic. I was listening to it driving, and I had to keep looking over at the phone so I could see what he was showing. And I'm just sitting there like, ugh, more stuff that I need once. Yeah, she's a cutie too. Little Maddie, she is a cutie. I don't know of any binoculars I need like that. I mean, if you're a hunter, I guess, or something like that, or a long distance shooter, maybe. Yeah, I've never had a dog that long. The longest I've ever had a dog was like 3 or 4 years, and we had to give her away because of my wife's health. So we found a good family who took her, and they would update us with pictures and stuff. They treated her really good. So that's the most I've ever had a dog, but it was sad when we had to get rid of her. Well, I'm glad you're out of the boot, buddy, and we're going to pray that things will be better and you won't have to have no more of them surgeries, man. I hate that for you. My uncle, who's my pastor, since 06, he's had 26 surgeries. Both knee replacements, both shoulder replacements. I think 4 or 5 surgeries on the one shoulder, plus hernia surgeries, and was it gallbladder or pancreas? Something was removed. I mean, he's had all kind of things. Shot himself in the hand, 3 or 4 surgeries off that. So we've kind of lived that with him. So having a lot of surgeries, I can only imagine how much that sucks. Greg, do you have it, Vanderlip? Do you have a channel? Hey, well, Harold, if you really want to feel puny, my nanny, see you, Trevor. Appreciate you staying in, buddy. My nanny, who passed in January of 22, So in 2 days, it'll be 3 years since she passed. She had 83 or 84 surgeries in her life. And she was 75 or 76 when she passed. She had her body produced benign tumors. So they were never malignant, but her body produced them all the time. So she would have to have them removed. So that's the most I've ever heard of right there. Yeah, Lord mercy. Yeah. Hey Greg, I'll go check out your channel. Let me screenshot that link there. Appreciate that, whoever shared that. I did not know you had a channel, brother. I would have been subscribed. Old Crispy showing some killer knives too. I don't want to go to New York, but I'd go to New York just to look at his knives. Hey, we'll try to help you get up there, buddy. Little by little. That's nothing wrong with that. We got to get Alabama Knife and Tool up too. Yeah, you, Chris. You're. I think you and Jason Beach are the only people I know in New York. I said I don't want to go to New York, but I'd go up there to look at your knives. Because you got some killer knives, man. I'm sorry, I'm flipping that lighter open. That's probably annoying to y'all. Kevin, I think you've instigated enough with Trevor tonight. Oh man. Yeah, Justin too. Sorry, Justin. We got to get everybody. Nate needs more. Mario needs more. Oh, that's cool, Mike. I want to do a spider Knox. I just got to find the right one, but I want to do it. I don't want nobody else to do it. I want to do it. I love Patriot Knife and Tool, but I believe he shut his channel down. All right, Trevor, sounds good, buddy. Yeah, I forget his name at Patriot Knife and Tool, but I believe he shut his channel down. We couldn't find it the other day. Me and a couple of the guys were talking about it. I think Brother Wally shut his down too. So we've had a few. Dwayne, that was his name. Yeah. Yeah, Dwayne, I loved his stuff, man. Him sitting there by that fire and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, Chris. It just one day it was gone. Stag and brass bolstered spider Knox? Man, Broken Spur, can you email me a picture of that? I'd love to see that. Bubba's Everyday Carry at gmail.com. I'd love to see a picture of that. Stub your toe. Dang, that's pure evil right there, Trevor. Eli, come on. He must have had to go get him some groceries. Hey, Chris, if you can find out if he's okay, let me know, please. I'd love to know because I enjoyed his videos. That's right, HT. I'm just having a blast. Thank you, Broken Spur. I don't know your name, so I just call you Broken Spur. There's so many good people in this community. I've truly been amazed. People I didn't know about. I got started, with Knife Doctor, and didn't know a whole lot of people. And little by little, I heard about Barlow Brigade from him, and then Terry's Knives and Man Stuff, and he would mention different ones. Dwayne Clark's Kentucky Knives, and then boom, blew up after Ellaville. Feel like I know a lot of you, even though I don't. I love it. HT, I was going to tell you, I got friends in Arkansas. It's called Oh, what the crap is it called? I know people in Hardy, Arkansas, and it's an Indian name. I think it's south of there. I can't remember the name of it now. You're right, Kevin. We are best buds. But yeah, I know some people out there in the Arkansas Stone, as you call it. That makes me mad. I can't think of the name of that city. I know Hardy. You blink, you miss it. Eli's got a mini trapper I'm interested in, but I don't know what to trade because I love my stuff. I'm torn. Seth. Today I was carrying a Amberbone trapper. I don't know if you can tell, but the color on this is gorgeous to me. And then gray Crandall Jig Sodbuster Jr. Then I have my Ozark Trail Stormtrooper on me. But that was me today. I always have a Swiss Army knife and a Leatherman. Always. But I don't show those all the time because that gets monotonous. I emailed you, Eli, about stickers a couple weeks ago, I think. Maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. I guess you didn't see it. You're such a busy man. Come on. Yeah, Kevin wanted my Remington, but he can't have it. Kevin wants all the knives. Like, legit. Kevin wants all the knives. Seth, I don't think I've ever seen your name before, but thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, they are beautiful. Did you see this one? I don't know if you were here. Parker Longhorn. It's got that creamsicle orange. Parker Japan. See it on the Tang stamp right there. It's not wanting to focus tonight. There we go. Oh, my 89 Remington? Man, I got a good deal on that one. I don't want to give it up because I got such a good deal and it's new in the box. Carried it one time. I don't know if I'll carry it again. Oh, you're younger than me, Chris. I didn't know that. Big Jim would love what? The Longhorn, Louis? He can't have it. Terry, brother Terry, I sent Terry a picture. He loved it. He said, "Oh, Lord." Sent him a couple pictures. 81. I'm 83. Mike's 84. Mike from Make Cutler Great Again. He's an 81. Mario's an 80. What's up, Dawson? All right, appreciate it, Broken Spur. Appreciate it, bud. I've got a knife that will get that Remington from you, Bubba. I don't think you do, because that buck with the script logo ain't it. Because I can't get that knife again for that price I paid. Dang, Eli's young too. All you young folks. If somebody wants that Remington from me, they're going to have to come up. Can I do it like cornbread? I don't know if I can do it. I love me some cornbread. Man, that's my buddy right there. He said, "Tell me what you need." Oh, Lord. Are we going to get into a bidding war? Kevin's already started one of those tonight. I don't know if... I hope poor Trevor wasn't getting mad. Because Kevin was riding him for like an hour. I got one 1969, Sean. 64 to 69 Texas Jack. That's the only one I got. Everything else is 70s and up. Oh, I thought you left, Trevor. You came back for more. $60. My dad's a 41. You imagine how much one of those knives would cost? Lord have mercy. I don't know how they did it in the 40s for case. So y'all are all young, because my dad's a 41, so 63, 32. Yeah, I don't know anybody who's a 78. I understand that, Trevor. Y'all smash that like if you haven't, please. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need to go too, hang out with my wife and kids. I mean, I'll be doing it all day tomorrow, and I do it all the time when I'm not working. I don't go hang out with anybody. 26. You're 26 years old. Is that what you're meaning? Young, just a baby. My daughter's about to be 20. My dad wished me happy birthday and had the didn't even know how old I was. He missed it by a year. Oh crap! I still ain't texted him back. It's been over a week. Every time I think about it, I'm like driving or something, so I'm not gonna do it. And he lives in Arizona, so he's 2-3 hours behind, whatever it is. I keep forgetting. Yeah, maybe he forgot. I love my dad, but maybe he forgot. I don't know. All right, y'all. In 3 minutes, we're gonna be at 3 hours. I'm getting off at 3 hours. I could probably keep doing this for a while, but yeah, that's a long time. I can't believe it. Talked about everything under the sun tonight. Had my uncle and 3 cousins come in tonight. It's been fun, guys. Yeah, Trevor's been here. I think Mike might have been one of the first ones in. Mike from Make Cutlery Great Again, but Trevor's been here a long time. Kevin came in a little late because I started early. Hey, appreciate you, Brother Harold. God bless you, brother. Stay safe. Hug on them puppies. It's been fun, guys, for real. I don't know if I'm going to go work in the garage tomorrow or just take the weekend off. I don't know. You can be in the brotherhood, buddy. It's all good. You're just too young to drive anywhere. But I know some people email me, so I'll check the emails when I get off here. And Bushcraft rebooted live. Okay. All right. Well, all y'all be safe. Have a good weekend. Be good. And as I heard the one guy say, if you can't be good, be careful. Yeah, I need a brotherhood sticker too from Brother Randy. He said I'm in his book to get me one, so I'm hoping I'll get one in the mail here soon. So God bless y'all, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Smash that like, please, if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate everything. God bless you all. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.